Hi, welcome back to Springfield Arms. You're on the podcast Guns and Coffee with Zahir. And today we're looking at a viable everyday carry pistol from a brand called Beretta. They've been around for about 400 years. They are the oldest firearm manufacturing company in the world. Berettas are all made in Italy. The firearm I'm talking about is from the APX series of pistols. It's called the Beretta APX Centurion, and it really shoots and competes above its weight. In other words, value for money, and really underrated when we look at the everyday carry pistols that are generally bought by South Africans. I think the Beretta APX is on par with the likes of your Glock 19 Gen 5 and similar types pistols in terms of the quality and shootability. The ergonomics arguably are better than the Glock for a lot of people that have experienced the APX. It's a modular pistol, so out of the box, when I say modular, you've got a polymer frame pistol that can be swapped out in terms of the frame. So you could swap the frame out with the barrel and the other trigger mechanism components. This does not require licensing, so you could buy a different frame kit and you could swap your frame for that frame without buying a separate firearm. Essentially, the frame kit is not licensed. It's the barrel and the firing mechanism that has the license serial number on. That's a nice nifty feature with the APX. Out of the box, you're getting a pistol that is safe, carries 15 rounds in a magazine. You've got two pistols there. You've got these adjustable, replaceable back and side straps, so that entire module comes off, not just the back. So you could adjust that for bigger size hands. There's one with a bit of a beaver tail there. The grip angle essentially is very, very nice. So it actually points more naturally than what your Glocks would be straight out of the box. The gun would feel a little bit top heavy, but if you look at the fit and finish on the APX there, it's really chunky on the slide. So it's got a much thicker slide profile than your P07s, your P10Cs, your Taurus G3s, your Glock 19. But what that does do, or what that does, is really assist in a bit of recoil mitigation. So because of it being a bit top heavy, you find the firearm, when unloaded, doesn't feel as balanced as the other polymer frame firearms of a similar size. But that levels out once you load the magazine. And when you shoot the gun, you find that the recoil impulse is quite light, I find, with this particular 9mm pistol. The trigger breaks quite nicely. I wouldn't say it's as good as the 19 Gen 5. 9 Gen 5 slightly trumps it in terms of the trigger feel, but it's very good. What is quite nice also is the ergonomics here of the gun. If you take a closer look at the mag release, it's got stippling on there, nice teardrop feel. So the mags just drop out, your thumb hits it, and it pops out very, very easily. The mags are metal as well. You've got a nice big trigger guard there. So for fat fingers or for people that are wearing gloves, you don't have an issue. Even though this is a compact size gun, you've got a full size trigger guard there. You've got your tactical rail, you've got your serrations on the front of the slide for those that like to do a slide press. 3-dot sight system, as you can see there. So you get a nice 3-dot clear sight. These are not plastic sights like the Glock, they are metal as well. The profile of the firearm is really small, the footprint. If you look at that, it fits in my hand with 15 rounds in there. Out of the holster, yeah, it feels pretty good. Like I say, when you pick it up, you might find it a bit top heavy, but understand that once you load this firearm, the balance is there. So the Beretta APX Centurion, available now at a price point that is cheaper than your CZ P07, P10C and the Glock 19 Gen 5. You'll be hard pressed to find a compact size, better brand firearm than the Beretta APX at the price point it is. If you're looking for the deal, contact us on 031 263 0379 or pop us a message on social media and we'll gladly get back to you. This is the Beretta APX and I'm Zaid on Guns and Coffee. Have a great day. Keep punching. I'm out of here.